All right, welcome to Change Catalyst. So, in Nigeria now, if you're a Niger Delta bandit, you get scholarship. If you're a Boko Haram, you get scholarship, you get rehabilitation, you get housing, you get feeding fee. So amazing how individuals bring up their take on political structures in Nigeria. We don't have a system governing Nigeria. We need more of systems than structure. Look at what is happening with TINUBU, a very wise president that have shown leadership capacity in the past, despite the fact that he showed desperation to get into office this time. But in the past, he has shown excellent leadership characteristics and even charisma and even smartness. But it's so funny that the same smart president have it wrong in nominating his ministers, have it wrong in nominating his ambassadors, have it wrong in nominating defense heads. Now you're nominating Christopher for Minister of Defense. The same Christopher that you said was among the set of people that they were plotting coup for, that you're flushing away. You're not bringing back to a higher cadre, closer to you, to do the same thing, or what? I don't understand. All your decision haven't have its way of pushing the people away from believing in your system. For example, the name in the list of pardon, those people in that pardon list carried its own controversy, and for the mere fact that the presidency now came and said we reverse certain names means that they are admitting that yes, we did our decision in error. You see, individuals governing Nigeria is not a system. If it was a system, there would have been collective argument before saying, okay, this person should make it to the list. The same thing with this ambassadorial list. People are complaining that why is this compensation? Why is this compensation? That's what happened even with National Road Transport Workers Union. When you took over office, you brought in MC to come and become their president. That led to conflict. I remember the conflict that brought to Abuja and Gariki. And later, the man still took over office. It was compensation. Individuals should not be. That's why there is difference between the state house leadership and the presidency. The presidency is not an individual business. And that is why this list is bringing problem. This kind of list now, okay, you're nominating Christopher. How do you think people, the other service chiefs that were removed will feel? And how do you think this will impact on loyalty? It will make, to some extent, people will start this coup, this military coup you're seeing, it further energizes it, because people don't see reward in service. Because you can remove a set of people for a crime and bring them back in to say no, they are now qualified better. Why not bring, if you want to bring a former chief of defense staff, why not bring Lucky Arabo, considering what Lucky Arabo and Abu Ali, may so rest in peace, perfect soldier, did with Operation Lafia Doli. See, my point is, to me, okay, with all the mistakes we have seen, okay, now the current minister of defense, Seyi Matawale or something, that you're asking to resign, that resigned, is resigning because America is putting pressure. Is that resignation not an admission of guilt? Now he has admitted guilt, he has resigned. Is he going to be prosecuted? Not to just let it not look like we're criticizing. The point is, Mr. President, change catalyst in our ways to promote a system that will help you govern us well, at least until the time that we comes to governance. Okay, let's create the change and govern Nigeria well. The only good advisor I think that is in the presidential cabinet is Seyi TINUBU, but it's not even official. He's the only person that gives good advice. If not, why too much error, too much reversal of decision? Not even from a local government level, but from a federal level, the presidency revising their words often in the same tenor, not even like a second tenor. In less than a year, there is, we said this, we reversed this, we took this decision, we revised it. Seyi TINUBU was more intentional in his action and more young. I think it's time you bring in these young boys that criticize you, but come up with tangible ideas that work for the generation. They use their phone, they see how advanced society works. They adapt to the changes. These are the kind of people you need, not all this political compensation. This one will talk, you want to compensate them, is a politician, you want to compensate them. At the end of the day, you're changing systems that are not working, and it has gotten to the point where a tactical person like you, that one of your electoral campaign strength was that you have the potential to identify people with potential and bring them into right offices, is making decisions that need reversals. How about Seyi TINUBU have done a great work, just that he's your son and he's not part of your cabinet, but you need more of people like that, youths like we, like they are very dark man that Christopher Musa invited to take advice from people that are ready to see change in Nigeria, people that have hungered, suffered, and are seeing change. If you do like that, not only with, even if it's national cake you're sharing, not only will it spread, but also there will be new changes in your system, and these dull brains that are allowing you to take these decisions will not be there. You're a smart person. This change catalyst will create change, will remain unchanged. Let systems guide us, not individuals. The presidency is not an individual. It is led by an individual, but it's an organization. Let the presidency make its decision, so that when there is coat of arm on it, it's a sealed presidential decision. It should be like written in stone.